Hey, this is Ron Gillespie. I'm here at Rogue Barbers in downtown Grants Pass. I'm here with my buddy Alex Allen, who's number 31 hydroplane jet boat racer, and we're going to get started on this haircut. We're going to talk a little bit about what he does in the hydroplane boat racing category. Here you go.
Thank you. This is for you.
Thank you. This is a special delivery from Circle K, which is one of the main sponsors
The Caliber Racers Hydroplanes.
All right, let's get to it. Alex, I'm so glad you're cutting your hair today. It's it's MLK Day, and we are in here working and grinding and doing some really cool, fun stuff. I have been cutting your hair for a long time, and I want to say I really enjoy cutting your hair, man. We have some good dialogue when we're talking and stuff, and good exchange of information and stuff, but I wanted to really kind of dive a little bit deeper with our conversation. So you're known as Alex Allen,
yes.
Number 31,
yes.
Hydroplane boat captain, I guess you could call it.
Captain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be. That will be my.
That will be, yeah, exactly.
I'm getting there.
Cool, definitely. Well, so tell me a little bit about how you ended up racing hydroplane boats.
Well, my I guess you could say great uncle, he introduced me because he used to race himself, and he taught me the ropes and the basic fundamentals of racing and what the motor was and all that kind of stuff. But if I was really to trace my roots back, it would be just sitting in front of the TV watching NASCAR, like year and a half old. I just always loved racing. I've always loved going fast, loud things. Even though it damages my ears, I just keep going. So I love every minute of it.
They're loud.
Oh yeah, they're loud. You can definitely hear them come down the river.
Yeah, they're loud, but it's so exciting. I have to say, like, that's like the most, like, the thing that really kind of really gets me going is
it draws you in.
Yeah, it just draws me in.
Yeah. It's definitely not anticlimactic. It definitely lives up to expectations for sure.
Yeah. Year after year, I enjoy watching the hydroplane boats go up and down the river. So there's two passes normally?
So there's one leg. Well, it depends on what course you run. So every so often we run the long course, which is all the way down to Elise at Carpenter, where we stop at a place called Carpenter's Island, just past Ennisford. And then we turn back up and go upstream, and that's just one leg down, one leg back up to Riverside Park. And then there's the short course that most people are familiar with, which is to Robertson Bridge. So it's to Riverside Park to Robertson Bridge, and we do that twice. So it'd be a total of 4 legs.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah, and I noticed that, you guys are even, like, before it was Memorial Day, and that was like the normal, like, race day, but now it's like goes beyond Memorial Day.
Yes, we're scheduled, it's tentative, but we are scheduled to have 10 races. So those range from, I think we start the first race is Hoop on Mother's Day, and that goes all the way up to the season finale, which is Labor Day back here at Grants Pass, and that goes from Griffith Park to Riverside Park and back and so forth. So that'll also be 2 legs.
And this is on the Rogue River.
Yes.
Yeah. What a beautiful river to race on. It's amazing how beautiful, and the climate is always awesome here.
There's a perfect mix of scenery, and there's a lot of white water, but there's also a lot of still water, so it makes for a lot of fast racing. This river is just picturesque. I mean, you don't see it this pretty of a river much more places you go. Mm-hmm. I mean, anywhere you go, you've got a good view. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle of downtown looking at the river, or if you're down the Rainy Falls. It's just all really pretty.
Cool. Yeah, it's quite a treat. I have to personally thank you, because every year I've been able to kind of like enjoy it, and we even have like a special barbecue, and people come out, and even if they live in Eagle Point, Medford, Ashland, they will make the drive just to be a part of Boat Nig, in
Yeah.
hydroplane races.
Yeah, it's very surreal. We, you know, personally, this is my first year, so I can't speak on behalf of the racers, but I can speak on behalf of someone who's been involved in, you know, a very great amount. And I can say that the fans are, you know, what make half the show. I mean, you got the drivers who will, you know, want to race, but we wouldn't, you know, Boatnick wouldn't keep coming back to us, keep having us race if, you know, the fans didn't like it, if it didn't draw, you know. So we really do appreciate the fans. And
Parades or a First Friday First Fridays we host here in the barbershop quite often. You know, you guys bring the hydroplane boats down and you guys park them outside the businesses and just really kind of like, you know, draw, you know, people in.
Yeah, and Jim's, he's the one that introduced, he kind of taught me the ropes where, you know, if you have a sponsor, you know, you do what you can for them. It's not them doing it for you. You're returning the favor. Whether it's trade or they give you money, you make it worth their while. They don't make it worth your while. So that's a lesson he's taught me, and I picked up very well on it. And one quick thing about Jim is that he's so busy with, you know, I mean, he does a lot for this community, not just outside of boats. I mean, he's here Friday nights, but he also, you know, he's part of the Grants Pass, you know, wrestling, I guess you could say a parent, you know, whatever. And they raise a lot of money over there, him and his wife, Christy. Christy's a really nice lady. And if you're ever down here on First Friday, you know, she brings down her cookies and they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are some pretty good cookies.
Yeah, they're you know, a huge plate,
Yeah.
for starters, you know, and they're all extremely detailed.
Not only do they taste good, they're just eye candy.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing. I like every time you know, we have these events like First Fridays and stuff. The cookies are brought down, and I just like they're like you say, they're such eye candy. I'm like, God, I don't know what to do with them. They're too nice looking to eat. You know?
Here's the thing: I've been over to their house quite a few times. She makes cookies for me a lot, and here's the problem so I like her cookies when I come over there a lot, and I eat a lot of them.
You know, you're not just saying that because of us, you know, doing the video, because you and I have talked.
Right.
And I, you know, and your barber, even before we decided to sponsor you, I was cutting your hair as your barber. But yeah, so we're looking forward to just working more together. And I just want to thank you for coming out and
Yeah,
being
sure.
a part of what's going on.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
You bet.
And you did right from the start.